Hebrews around. They don't like cleavage or men shirtless. I've gleaned from the Honorable, what's his name again? Mr. Ettery. Hold on. Will you join me? Will you join me in that thing? What's he doing again? They snaggletooth, loudmouth, crazy some gun. I want to start an important to me YouTube. I'm thinking, jump forward to the end. You'll be good. Can I get some coffee? Some coffee from the mermaid. Well, don't look at anything, okay? Stand by. What do I need? Yeah. Oh, turn it on. Grab a pod, man. Oh yeah. Oh, flip. Insert pod. Wait. Oh, hard. Now I've got to go get the creamer. I'll be right back. Wait for me. I'm almost to the refrigerator. No. Serious. Oh my God, my quadriceps. And that's about it. My calves. I'm here. Oh, let's go Dunkin' Donut or Coffee Mate. Ooh, look at that abundance. How about this? This is Duke's favorite. You like Dunkin'? I said, no, I don't. I like healthy, Duke. Okay, we're back. Oh. The Indians and the... Oh. Everybody okay back here? Hold on. Sheesh. Wait, let's put the Dunkin' in first. Just enough. Okay. Oh, it's so warm in here. Heat's about 73. Blast out of the wall. Comfortable. Oh, I'm so comfy. Hold on, I'm almost done with my coffee. Double pop. I set it, and I forget until I need it. I'm going back out on the range where the deer and the antelope play. Wait, I'm on a range? Okay, I'm back to the refrigerator. Ooh. Oh my God. Let me throw this away. Not recyclable. It's okay though. Don't worry about it. Wait a minute. I got coffee crunch. Now I got to clean up. Nah, I don't think I'll clean up. Let somebody else do it. Almost done. Gee, I wonder what all my friends, I wonder what my family and friends, my friends and my family are doing today. I hope they're having a delicious cup of Pacific Bold. Pacific Bold? Isn't that a coincidence? What do you want, Barker, from last night? Suddenly today you're my friend. Protecting your owner from the big bad wolf. The tower. What do you want? You want to go out? Sure. Let me finish my coffee. I'll take you out. Stand by. Don't get so... Oh, you sit right by me. You just come and sit. Why are you sitting next to me? Respect from an animal, a beast. I haven't even hit you. Imagine that shit. Okay, my coffee's done. Go into my coffee now. That was very... Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, she really is. Well, no, not a treat yet. That's later. Pacific Bold, baby. I love it. Come on, let's go. We'll be right back, ladies. I'm walking the dog. Walking the dog. Come on, sweetie. Come on, let's go. You should do good, girl. No leash. Oh, come on. Oh, bare feet, cold out now. She didn't have beautiful sun. She didn't have to go. She just wanted to sniff around. Dogs will go to their death just to sniff. I know, because I almost killed Benny. All right. Now she wants a treat. She didn't even deserve it, but we're going to go get a treat now. Let's go. Last night she was going to bite me. Come on. All right. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. You're so cool. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. Michael Jackson, one of these days, these boots. All right, enough. So, Coco, this is this dog who's been abused, of course. We have to abuse all of our jewels. Okay, let's go. That one took 7 minutes, not bad. Tell you what. 100 years ago, what would that have taken? The creamer, the coffee. Oh. What's wrong? Get the hell out of here. Now? That's what the Greek one, never mind. Oh, the guy that trained me. Yeah, the Greek Olympic wrestler that trained me in the kitchen. Just 1 decade. Anyway, heart attack, I'm new. Couldn't have had coffee, I wouldn't even been here. Hello, technology. I'm so miserable. Oh my God, life sucks. It sucks. Does life suck? Oh my God, yes, it sucks so bad. Doesn't it suck? You got some attitude. Yes, I got attitude. Well, that's some gratitude. What's that? When you're thankful for what you got instead of what you don't got. It, over a long period of time, has come to my attention. Observation, not judgment. This is an observation, 8 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take. And myself included, with the mind that's the mush. But my point is, we were all physical back in the day. Physical. What are we today? Mental. You go ahead and take that in, those that know metaphysics and what's been going, ooh, spooky. Suddenly she's not barking. Long time physical, strong, both men and women. Okay, Lila, get on the island. See, what is this about? Physical, mental. These are physical bodies, man. They were meant to move and groove and chicken, bacon, meat, and greet, not sit in front of a computer 12 hours a freaking day. I'll wait for disagreement. Anyone? So you all agree physical was what we came from, and mental is where we are, and unified on the internet before it goes down at the Chinese. That makes me want to smoke. These used to be non-filtered. I like the name. Lucky Strike, like gold. Everything's relevant. Do you not know that, Vivaldi? Oh, the pitch on that show. It's up there. I'm going. Do you know the Japanese moms play classical music to connect the whatever faster? Nobody reads. Everybody's stupid. Everybody's brain is mush, and everybody is lazy. Coming up against me. Oh. Anybody having fun yet? I know I am. Well, come and listen to a story about a man named Dave. What a piece of shit. Get him to his grave. That's how I feel. After 64 years of just doing nothing but giving. I mean, just output. Call one person that knew me back in the day before I met you, lovely folk. Me. Focus. I tell Susan, maintenance guy, he used to stop. Bernie, hey, come here, watch. Me working at the speed of light with my hair on fire. And Vici, my Vietnamese friend who would shave his head. He came in one day, his head was shaven. What the hell? Vici get drunk? Put his head down. Somber mood. We can pick up on vibrations. They're contagious, like negative vibes. You can't feel a negative vibe. I can. Well, Vici's head was shaved. He stood next to me as the waitresses were very happy. When they came to that deck with that food laid out, the parsley. Yeah, they were happy girls. Yeah, they were. Got to open the door. I'm not supposed to smoke in the house. I should be a good boy. Even though I do it out here, 30 feet away, totally compartmentalized. It all goes out the door. I'm not allowed. It dutifully not followed. Let's get right to it. And then after I came out of I was another beat down. What do I do now? Broken, lifeless. What do I do? Uncle, I called a barter company who I met the owner 6 years earlier at a international telecom business that I built. No computers. Dun & Bradstreet. Card. Timing the nose. Timing 30 seconds. With a lesbian business partner from Virginia Tech who did nothing. She came in and she left to go play golf. Hey, Dina, how you doing? Great. Hey, Dina, where you going? Bye. Okay. Middle Easterners bankrupted as a switch that they hacked. A switch that they hacked. This was 2001 or 2001. 2001, man. It was around that time, too. Because I drove to D.C. with the smoke wafting over 395. Looked over. Oh, that looks bad. Yeah, it was bad. But I was going to a convention. You're not going to stop me, whoever the fuck did that. Excuse me. And anyway. And then, let me read. And then that was, where is it? Come on, Dave. Perform, David. Well, please don't give me my daily horoscope. It's wrong every day, right? But I still read it. No. Oh, I know. I think I was going to do it over here. Oh man, how am I going to do this way? Next mouse. Quiet. Here we go. This I'm going to say is after. If you do stay and listen or pause and go do what you need to do. I don't even remember when I wrote it. Something's wrong. And if you think you have it rough, no question mark, cathartic. A white paper inspired by a gold miner. I remember Dad took us in a car and I was scared shitless in the back seat because it was bucket. He called buckets, bucket. And it's just, because we're in the middle of nowhere. And we got there. The Anaconda, I don't know what the hell it is now. It's been traded so many times. You can see it from space. It's 3 miles across. And I was there at 6 years old. Looking at a fence, alone, of course. Alone. And I looked at the fence and I looked into that 3 miles with my own eyes. Have you ever looked into an open the largest open copper pit mine in the world. I saw it at 6. Did you? Did you? Anyway, there's this old miner. And he's just kind of, and he looks over at me, 6-year-old Dave, rotten teeth. And he comes moseying over and I mean, that was just a, and there you go, boy. And he threw it and it and I got it to the fence. He must have gotten close. And I am so excited. Dupes, I was taught. Watch out for dupes. By Papa. First lesson, pyrite. I was all excited. Dad, look, I got gold. Pyrite, son. Look it up. Pyrite. Fool's gold. There, I saved you some time. Pyrite. Some bitch, old man, threw me some fucking fool's gold. David, pay attention. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another one I won't bother you with. Same lesson. He taught me discernment, Talmud, Torah, decency, meanness, killer, shum shum, hunting, boom. You boys do that any day now? You clean a carcass, get it, got it, cut its head off of those antlers and boom, get taxidermist. You don't even know what the shit that is, do you? Well, it's with that upbringing. Who cares? Those that have listened have listened. Those that haven't, fuck you. Little did I know. Oh, by Frank Porkchop. Ozzy, my bro, but where is he? Couldn't get his money. Duped me. Brought me to the finish line of 5 mils. Some big shot out in California. Sorry, Dave, we got another. You're going to hear that theme throughout this. Sorry, Dave. I won't go on. But a total fluke as a programmed Avi, DD Avi, as the Avi of the Lord. Are you? Yeah, tools, fools. I liked the concept because I was into economy. 5 of diamonds. Another lesson. I learned about the power. I'm into power. Are you? And how unique and exclusive it was. 500 billion a year. Trade dollars. What are these trade dollars? I mean, we didn't have computers or an internet. Segue. I met a gentleman in Israel. That happens every day, right? Sure. This gentleman that I met in Israel, that happens every day. Sure. Also happened to have called it a route. I had a paper route at 12, my own business. I delivered my product, and then I went to collect the money. And it was a pain in the ass for $1.75. Can you come back? Nude babies running around, dads, New Year's morning, drunk, keys indoors, dogs. 2 dogs once at a Rambler. Oh, you going to get through here, son? I said, yeah, I am. Amazing at Christmas. 7 silver dollar bills as a tip. I put it inside the door. Boom. There's your paper. A businessman at 12? Me again. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. I became president of the company and signed up 100 clients in 1 year. Try sign up a barter client. What? Anyway, you get the unity. Well, this gentleman that he already had a established real time what they used to do. What Venezuela did in 2001 when the economy went broke out in the street, they went. Now, because of technology up in the clouds, ones and zeros, this can all be done real time. Not, Charlie, you want those teeth done? Yeah, can you give me some of that? Just fill my machine with whatever you fill it with, and we'll call it even. But it's the disparity between what I bring to the table and what you may be unequal. So we got to settle the score with, let's come up with a medium, an exchange tool. What are we going to use? Well, we know what we used. People that know about economies and medium of exchange because there's variety between trades that normally do in the real world. So now we're capable of doing it. Oh my, who is capable of doing it? I'm capable of doing it. Are you? No. Let me explain why. I already know what I'm dealing with. Even worse. Even much, much beyond comprehension worse. I devised a way to convert, fungible is another word, trade dollars to US dollars. Boom! It wasn't I, it was Avi. I proved it's viable using a pawn shop member who sold gold and silver. I brought it to the barter owner's attention. He brought me, I'll never forget. I was like, again, no good deed goes unpunished. He brought me and shut the door like I just murdered one of the brokers, Susan and Amy. And you guys want to have some fun? You get in a barter company all day long, buying and just spending money. Perfect thing as you're cleaning and cooking and all that stuff, sewing, and all that stuff you do as men. And you love it so much. I know, I can tell. These boots are made for. I devised a way to convert. It's pretty big. Call anybody in barter. Hey, if I know, wait, well, the IRS in the 10 years that I've been away, harboring, holding 20 years, read, think, and grow rich. He studied all wealthy thousands, and he said, persistence. After 20 years, that's the secret. Persistence to wealth. Do you know what persistence means? Click. Bye. Bye. Click. It's gone. It's over. It's taken care of. All right. Do you want to put me out of business? The hell are you talking about? Darkness, negativity, darkness. It was soon after I learned the dirty little secret. Dirty little, oh, you vicious barter company. Thieves, liars. Thieves, liars. Hello. Are you awake? Are your eyes open? So I think it's the nuclear bomb, and the darkness says, are you trying to put me out of business? It was soon after I barter. They use their own customers to supplement their personal lives. They steal from their business members. Heed the first one to the finish line with this. Heed that. When you put in your bank value that you're distributing $1 less, you're out of business. You've destroyed the world again. Here we go. 2 weeks later, I was just, get out of here. But I didn't know that. I didn't know. He didn't even tell me. Just go back to your desk, sit down, and I did. And I was like, hurt. I mean, yeah, but it's okay. I got thick skin. 2 weeks later, Susan called me, Baumeister. She was a smart gal, very smart. Poor thing. She says, Dave, a guy called and wants to meet on Saturday. Oh, Saturday? No, of course, 2003, May 5th, 5/5/2003, 5. For those, I met with Neil and a guy, a brilliant, don't even go there, CIA special banker, traveled the world. He said to put in, and for we could monitor. I think somebody, because I remember it was a Sun Belt business brokerage office where you bought and sold businesses. This is where he worked. His desk was nothing. Utilitarian to just, the guy was just like, he built a desk in his condo. Simplicity. Get rid of the clutter. He put a Diet Coke he had in a sock to the condensation. He brought me into an office and he no, that was the other guy. Let's move on. 2 weeks later, wrong mouse. 2 weeks later, a broker at Susan calls and she starts going in. Well, he was talking about the Constitution, how they roll the. Whoa, I like this. Since I've been studying, whatever. My initial thought: this must be meant to be. Listen, as the odds of this guy calling me 2 weeks after I come up with the cash conversion on a micro scale must be 1,000,000,000 to 1. Oh, wait. How did I know about barter? 6 years earlier, I met the owner in a telecommunications company. That blew up, moved to sales, and then another owner that fired me because I was too good. Ask anybody that knows me. Fired. What's wrong? Coco, what are you? Where are you? Oh, comfy, warm in the yeah, there you are. What's up, son? You're a good girl. Go back to sleep. So, is this even on? I'm reading. Hold on. Wouldn't that be something? No, I'm on. Okay. She's good. I hope you saw her. I know somebody's going to be happy. Okay. Back to this amazing story. This is where it gets like 2 weeks later, 1,000,000,000 to 1 in my mind. We're going in, and he's like a jockey-sized guy, and he's wired. And I'm walking through this posh office, and we walk by, and we're going to the conference room, and I look, and it's a narrow, like way back into secluded. Guys in white shirts, ties, headsets on, dark like the FAA I went to in Leesburg, Federal Aviation Administration building that you don't get into. My friend Timothy took me there, and they got risk games. The guys that are watching their screens, dark, and I look like that, and that's NSA. Okay, sure. Okay. So we go into, and he sits down. He says, "Hey, what if I told you I could?" I just went, "What's going on?" I tell the boss about it. Now he says, asked to see, what's it about, the program. Ad copy, which was just a ruse due to what I wrote about the average barter company printing, but I didn't know a million. Lowell said 800,000. He told me I was driving to a Fed meeting of barter companies, truth, on the East Coast. I knew them all. Not all of them. Gray area. I knew New York, Lancaster, which is Philadelphia, Florida, West Coast, East Coast, all the biggest of the biggest. Okay, we were doing the Warner Corporation. Look up Warner Corporation. That gal. I'd like to meet her one day. Meet MEAT maybe, MEET first. She walked away with about. I couldn't believe it. They dealt with barter. NBC. Okay, don't worry about it. You all busy? Oh, here we go. And hey, Dave, I'm 800,000. Why'd you tell me that? One of the guys that we met out, everybody respected him because he's, decent looking and he talks in sentences and he's a nice guy. He's got class. Charming. Can be deceptive. Charmer. Watch out for charmers like me. I'm a charmer. So watch out. A Loudoun County officer made fun of me once with the pinky. I was drinking. He was a pizza shop guy. The policeman came in to me at 16. I rode with him. More stories. Horror stories. Along with me, I'm just going to get read now. Along with me, Neil, he also introduced a gold miner named somebody from North Carolina. Western North Carolina is gold central. Met with a bunch of interested parties at Neil's office. Neil and Ben were conveying the concept of backing the trade dollars with gold. They introduced the company Monex. Write that down, whatever. Monex. It's been around for about 50 years. West Coast. It was a ruse. He did it on purpose. There it is. He was teaching someone through me who's listening, which I was familiar with. Oh, my excitement, of course, I'm so excitable, was off the charts. Do I understand the weakness of fiat currency? I understood the basics of economies. What makes a strong economy is that the medium is backed by something. It used to be gold. Image of Caesar, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, which is scriptural in the New Testament by Jesus Christ. Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, pay your taxes, but not what we're paying now was 1% when the Fed started. Federal tax was 1%. Did you know that? No. Monex dropped the ball. Nothing happened. Neil went back to North Carolina. Boosh. Dave, go back to work with Ben, and the project was tabled for me. I was depressed. Who cares? Ben was a former Army Ranger and had received a $500,000 grant to build a gold plant that supposedly could convert aggregate, which is rock, into gold with that son of a bitch. He was good, man. And it was impressive. A big ass kiln. Well, I got the electric company coming in. Oh, God, don't flannel. Oh, sure. But why aren't you churning, son? There's nothing happening here. It's too clean. He was a con. It was a junk job. Became obvious Neil was basically a vagabond. He didn't know how to stop moving around. I say that. Unbeknownst to me, Neil and Ben, both of them, by Dave, they continued to try and manifest cash conversion barter, and they formed Intertech while I was still slaving away or working, raising a family with $30,000 a year. 4 kids and child support that I got busted and thrown in jail one night because never mind. A few months passed, and I learned that my barter owner was going to sell the company because I brought him in. That happened at payphone too. Strange. I bring all this another CIA guy. I bring all these customers, and they sell the business. One guy fires me because I'm too good. There's a theme. I'm too good. I'm too good. I just described that it's dead here. What's going on? Something's not right. Do I buy this used car or not? Susan, something's wrong. What's wrong, Dave? I don't know. I just gave him the money. I'm going to go get it back. And I did. And I was right. And the feeling was right. Your feelings never, ever lie. Trust them, ladies. Ladies, trust your feelings. Never doubt your feelings. You want me to go on for half an hour, eternity? Trust your feelings. Why do you think they're there? Oh, I don't know. They're just evolved, right? Feelings are evolved. Yeah, I guess they are. I come back to Virginia making potential sales, but they agreed to hire me for $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week. I got $80 so far. Who cares, right? Mammon or God? I choose God. I like money though. Yeah, 1,000 FedEx to me from Ben. Suddenly the checks stop. Of course. Ben's out of money. I find out now the truth. It's a front. It doesn't even work, and Ben uses to get investors. And this leads to Ben's unbelievable, sordid, crazy, just what in the hell? Connections in his gold con, basically a guy taking money from old people, Pontius in jail now. I don't know, but he's got to be. He had a plot in Arizona, 5,000 acres. Been surveyed. I'm in shock, of course, at awe. Neil sees it right on the wall, comes back up here to Virginia. Dave, and I support him. I don't even know how. I don't know how. In hotels for a while, we could, and just bootstrap. We were still in touch with Ben, but eventually Ben gets shitty. He didn't sign anything, do anything. We go back to Ben though. Or did we? No, he got, okay. Oh yeah, he brought in other people. A beautiful Christian couple that had just lost, they owned a bus company they built from scratch. Scam, they lost $1 million. Ben purchased computers, top aliens. Poof, money dried up. One day it was over. I mean, I knew it was over. We were there, no money, and we just looked at each other and said, well, it's time to go get real jobs. I said, let me make one more call. I know a guy in Colorado, Denver, Gary Lassiter. Oh, Gary, you're so cool. I called Gary. He answered. I'm now living it, not reading it. And Neil's out back. This is it. And I roll. Hey, Gary. Hey, Dave. And this gets really weird. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? I go, here he is. And I hand it to what? I'm the banker. Okay. This is a quote from him. He gets on the phone. And within 30 minutes, we have 2,000 wired to us. And also, Dave, Gary is doing a deal with MasterCard with a pseudo barter cash converter POS system, those that know POS systems. And he's being funded, I didn't know this, by a guy named Galileo in Salt Lake City, whose wife was the Secretary of State of Utah. His father owned the largest John Deere dealership west of the Mississippi. Galileo, thank you, brother. In the meantime, Gary was going crazy, having found out the real deal cash conversion was making requests for Neil. And my autobiography, we were suddenly celebrities over the phone for his website. He seemed to be moving full steam ahead. One day I got frustrated, asked Neil for proof that we could sell a 10-year closed end. This is an important paragraph. I got like, what are we doing here? I said, dude, I want proof, no gray. I want to know we can sell one of these 10-year value. At that time was $2,100. We drove to United Bank. I met Laura Powell. Neil asked her in my presence how much she would pay for a $2,100 contract, and much to my surprise and excitement, she said, done. This is a pretty tough bank manager. One paper, just what she already knew because he had already talked to her. Neil said, hey, let's meet with executives at United. This is their chance. This is going to be good. To run the program by them. Laura said she would set a date. She did. Everything was, money's being thrown, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400. She set a date. Financial structure, client trades, fees, lots of moving parts. Lots. You need somebody that knows, but anybody, take it, go, have fun. She scheduled a meeting with Todd Dempsey, the VP business financing for United Bank. Why did you choose them? They're strong. And they were only in 3 states, was his answer. We met in her office. I'm here. She's in a big desk watching. Todd Dempsey's sitting next to me. Neil's over here. Right now I'm living it. I am looking at 2 very wealthy men. Did I hear that? I did. A long time ago. In the land far away. I'm looking at 2 very wealthy men. Sure. He went back. He came back, and there's called correspondence banking. 50 million. You got to get in. You got to bring in another bank. The guys say, go give me 20,000 signatures. Oh, no, that's another story. Guys behind their desk. These are older executives. No, Todd, too big. We're happy. We're happy. Could have changed the world, but it wasn't in the right hands. Okay. Gary is a fake. He hooks us up with Galileo. Galileo owns a website called Matchbin, Many One. The guy's out there. Another five of diamonds like me, out there. Nobody, he died at 57. We'll get to that. 64, 7. Yeah, we were the same age 7 years ago. He died. Christmas. What a call that was. After Neil was in jail, we'll get to that too. We already did. So Gary goes because he's dark. He even flew out here. You can get me $500,000. Oh, people. Now we're in touch with Galileo. Here we go. Has his hands into several and is extremely well connected. Oh my God, he's funded by a guy who inherited $50 million and it's handcuffed in a trust fund. A trust fund baby. Craig, Susan knows, Craig Caviezel. He owns a company called Matchbin, a gold mine operation. He wanted to do this. He starts paying his $8,000 a month, gratis. Just let's go. And then we start to try and find. Here we go. A lot is required due to the enormous prospects. So the next few months and years, cast of characters. Here we go, guys. Ready? Bob Adams, West Coast player, Catalina Island. Hi, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Euler Hermes, one of the largest credit default swap insured based on. You become a third party at risk. A bank and a client. It's two parties. A bank, a client, and you're a third party. We can insure against default. But AON, another story. Offered us $7 million. Jeff Feldman arranged a meeting down in Sarasota. Another story. Sharon DRC, lovely Sharon. God bless you, dear. $500,000. $500,000. She sunk. $500,000 of five of diamonds. FBI, former FBI executive assistant, failed, but we'll get to that. We'll get to it now. Here we go, Dave, putting it out. I give her 40 plus 720 FICO score. Korean business people, right in her, she could visit them. Doesn't close one, not one. Biggest shocker of all time in this long story. It was that shocking to me. Even you, et tu, Brute? Even you, Sterling Bank, desire to help, fail. TransUnion, do you know TransUnion? They will. I'm sitting there in disbelief again. They're going to visit every client in the country, $80 to do to get a financial number of their chattel, VIN numbers. They're ready to go over here if needed. Jeff wants to show he's a big shot, so we have a meeting in Columbia. He brings this guy, Ray Miller. The guy's obnoxious. I'm sitting there in disbelief, like, what is going on, man? He's on his phone. I'll get you $1 million. And Jeff and his partner out front, rainy day. I'm like, nah, I'm not even excited. Fail. He didn't even. This one was bad. A gal running an offshore shipping company, and everything looks so official. But she needs $70,000 bond to provide a letter of intent. You give me $70,000. This is between Jeff, the bonds guy down in Florida, where she is. They work a deal. We don't anything. We're trusting. Hey, Joe, you got my best man at my first wedding, who is my enemy now. He was the treasurer. I can't take any responsibility for anything. The guy that was crying behind a tractor because a guy had been shot in the head up in the... And I was on the phone looking at him. Oh, aren't you a brave soul, Joe? Jeff never paid us back. Bondsman. Okay, instead of writing the details, let's do this. All of these have a complete chapter I could write about. Reed Brown, he was the president of Matchman, fails. Craig Caviezel, son of U.S. Idaho Bank owner, fails. Neil got his $50 million unhandcuffed through U.S. Trust. Look into U.S. Trust. Amex Black Card. Bob Adams fails. Jeff Feldman fails. A few weeks later, we meet with Wachovia. I'm sitting at the head of the table with like 9 Wachovia executives. The big guy, Blondie, looks at me. They agree. I'll remember. We'll shepherd the program using their credit card division. MBNA down in Charlotte is the capital because it's earthquake. Okay. It goes under 2 weeks later. Now, September 17th, 2008, economy implodes. I saw the day it happened, 120. Discount window billion. China said, hello, and they sucked out 500 billion. Is ever an explanation? No. Turp, zarp. Throw more money. Why is inflation like this? Fiat currency backed by nothing. More and more, just throw it out. Throw it in. Here we go. We continue and try HSB, the largest in the world, Hong Kong based. Oh, God, another story. That little fail. Another bar owner, Ron Whitney in Philadelphia, fails. But suddenly, I didn't know this. He dumped his business and he's the president of IRTA. And there's a recording of a guy that says he's a plant for the IRS. Fails. To Saudi Arabia and visit the royal family at the behest of. He makes me sign a MUA, look it up, feigning credibility and interest, and he fails. Aon fails. Neil suddenly jailed. 6 months. Bye. For past, oh, Dave, I drove this guy nowhere. It rained 2 weeks when he was doing a development. Sorry about that, guy. She ain't getting the money back. And I failed. So I continue. Mark and the girl said they were Christian men. They kept funding and we kept going, doing nothing. Drinking now. I'm drinking heavy. And then we'll get to the heart attack. Here we go. Neil stays in touch via snail mail. That's why snail mail needs to stay in place. Men mostly, and he told me, Dave, all the guys in here haven't paid child support. Well, that's smart, isn't it? Why not develop a child support division? Duh. No more money for Dave. Neil gets out and we attempt to continue, but it doesn't work. I supplement my income. They call it the idiots nowadays, the boys call it a side hustle. Hustle used to be a negative word, but it's bad is good now. Right, folk? Normal. Bad is normal. I'm getting into this now because it's going to get good. Snail mail. He gets out to continue, but it doesn't. I by doing courier service, picking up blood and urine of pregnant women, trading stocks while I'm driving. Thanks, Victoria. Thank you. We come across more characters now. We're morphing again to business finance with third party at risk. We can ensure default is the key. Sharon, Fred Leader, Jewish gentleman down at the company. Fred guy introduced me to Second Life. Old guy, you introduced Second Life, Jewish man, leader, CEO, fails. But he got us into Sunbelt, the conference table. Instead of a wire at $50, they allowed ACH at 35 cents. Look up ACH, 35 cents instead of $50. Here we go. Fails. Now we team up with a woman that says she can provide incredible real estate deals. Lacey Powers with I give 100 customers. Fail. Lacey ends up being broke, pathetic. We discover her source, Brian Hughes. Brian Hughes, how you doing, Brian? He tells Neil. Neil met with him. Not with me, of course. Neil excluded me from all the real important meetings. I didn't care. Yeah, I did. Transactional funding is what it's called. I bring another 150 clients. 150. Get ready. Fails. Not one of them closed. And I'll tell you what, I know they weren't bullshit either. At this point, Neil needs to move on and finds his next mark, as no money is coming in. Farmer Jim, a nice guy, owns property, his mother's property, rich, cash poor. Neil moves in with him for a month, fails. Next, Susan Pruitt, currently serving 23 years. She had a little daughter. Susan represents herself as a real estate mogul at first, but then segues into being a daughter to an oil baron with reserves to invest in Texas and Oklahoma. Oh, it looks so Platts, beautiful. Neil finds his next mark. Jim moves in with he goes to Susan, tends to, the maid, kind of like me. Wait a minute, no, I'm the chef. And her consultant to Khan. I wonder if he's in jail. He was really concerned about going to jail for that. Really concerned. That means he's in jail. Something not right. Susan always drunk. Oh, another book. Next character, Bob. Bob, where did you go, Bob? Buffalo, New York. We devise combination structure. Lou, pro biz, another criminal. Bob, 2,500 criminal. Bob disappears, fails. Lou Sauer fails. Another character, Raul from Louisiana. Another dinner. Where the hell are we? I don't even know. What the hell? I don't even remember. Somewhere in Virginia. Long trip. Okay. Fail. Lou, coming down to Raleigh. I got a Russian scientist. And I mean, this was anti-gravity. This was the movie Back to the Future, you guys. No way you would believe this. Failed. This is outrageous. Now drinking heavily, and Susan, my ex-wife's mom, dies suddenly. Zap by, and I mean, pow. Who is this? Gets her. She's dead. Money. Yay. Not my money. My deed. My money. Apple account. Get out of here. Yes, ma'am. 36 years, no problem. You were good. You're a queen. You're a queen. Every bit. Sorry about the money and treatment of you. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. I have a heart attack. Don't worry about it. Early, induced by drinking. Heart attack, quadruple bypass. But I can. Oh man, heart attack after what I've read. Nah, not too bad. That's just almost 20 years ago. 10, 15. No, wait a minute. That's shit. That's 6 years ago. Tubes and still searching Craigslist. I find African guy working finance at French embassy. Another con. 150 leads sent to him, fails, not one. Next up, I find Deposit Capital. Mark Rice, yes, the savior. Another story. 300 leads. 12 hours a day, 9 to 9. Wait a minute, he closed one, and then he paid no commission because of the interest rate. Okay, Mark, no problem. Hold on, my feet are cold. So Not close, just a little slice. My equilibrium is off, man. I wonder why. It says not one client. Oh, no, this is the next guy. Francis. Francis, 100 leads, 5 months. How many leads is that? His criteria is 620. Fails, doesn't close one. It says not one client returned the paperwork. Is that true? I don't know. Send another broker 650, 200 leads, failed, not one close. Another guy who had failed. Program line. Today, shut up. In ending, thank you. First off, dear reader, listener, thanks for listening this far. I ask you, this is ago, or is something wrong in the financial world? D butts. There it is. And then it got rough. It got rough after this. That's not. I know that's normal, right? Right? That's what I've been told. This is normal. This is normal. Meaning the way I was raised by two real deal Christians that didn't smoke, didn't drink, didn't cuss, didn't cheat, went to church on Sunday, went to Bible study on Wednesday, tithed 10% their entire lives, stayed together. You could not separate them. Harry and Janice, to you, the Lord, who, anyway. Yeah.